Planet. How's it going, everyone? My name is Will, aka DJ Planet Art. I'm a self-taught spray paint artist right off of YouTube. I started by watching some of the YouTube greats, Sketch Art, John Barber, Porfirio Jimenez. The reason that I call myself DJ Planet Art is because when I make one of my paintings, one of my planets, I use as a stencil a vinyl record. So today we're going to be going over one of my most popular paintings, which is my Jellyfish. I learned how to paint this piece right off of YouTube as well, but there are some techniques that I do to make it my own version, my own brand, so you guys can spray paint right along with it and copy, or try something new and unique on your own to make it yours. So we're going to start by making the background of the painting. And as you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm taking a piece of PVC pipe and I'm going to take all the different assorted blues and just kind of spray towards the sides of the PVC. That'll allow some of the overspray to touch the canvas. And then I'll always just make sure once I'm done, I'll throw in some white, aiming it at the canvas, and that'll allow for the gleam that you see here. And from there, I'll just continue to do this same process throughout the entire canvas, and that'll just give me a nice bubbly background. But as you can see, it can be a bit time consuming. So sometimes I prefer not to do this. If I'm painting live and I just want to make a painting for everybody to see, I'll utilize the next technique that I'm about to show you. So for the next technique, it's nothing secret or special. I'm simply just spraying paint at one side of my putty knife and allowing it to drip and splash all over the canvas. I like to start with darker blues or even some black, and then coming up lighter in the foreground. I do like to leave a lot of white, as I think the white really contrasts well. So, it's up to you how heavy you want to go with the splatter. Next, what I do in the process is I stand my painting upright. And the reason that I do that is because I want the spray to drip down. What that's going to do is those drips are going to be the tentacles of our jellyfish. In this painting, I do a couple of them. I do about 8 or 9. Sometimes I'll do maybe 3 or 4, just really big ones. It doesn't matter. Get creative. The next thing I do is I take an artist sponge and I'll spray some paint on the side, on a plate, on the table, and I'll dab the sponge in the paint and I'll simply just blot it onto the jellyfish to give them some texture and uniqueness. So at this point, I unfortunately ran out of clear coat, so I had to re-wet my jellyfish, but I found some fluorescent blue, which is pretty light and transparent, and I did switch to a low output cap. And again, here is very necessary that you have some can control. So lightly spray it towards the bottom of each jellyfish, and you're going to take a nail and you're going to scratch, making some more hair-like tentacles at the base of each jellyfish. So again, going back to can control, this part where I make the reflection of light off of each jellyfish is very important that you're able to control the output of that paint coming out. This part, I'm going to take a very sturdy piece of poster board or cardstock, and I'm going to use my finger to make it into the shape of a U. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it slightly above each jellyfish and spray towards the poster board or cardstock to get some overspray, as you can see right above, and it'll look as though you can still see through the jellyfish, which gives it that transparency. Take your time at this part and make sure that you're wiping your piece of paper on the table, wiping off that excess paint after each jellyfish. This way it doesn't start dripping down onto the painting and ruin your painting. I hope you guys enjoyed my first video. Please like, follow, share, subscribe so you can see more content in the future.